Pranam Swamiji. Uh, this is another interesting discussion on yet another interesting topic. And Swamiji, we listen to this word called आत्मसम्मान. तो हर बार हम सुनते हैं आत्मसम्मान के लिए करना चाहिए, आत्मसम्मान है तो ऐसा करो, आत्मसम्मान है तो करो, आत्मनिर्भर, आत्मसम्मान. इज इट, व्हाट इज द रियल मीनिंग? ये एक क्वेश्चन है. इज इट आउट ऑफ ईगो हम बात कर रहे हैं या आउट ऑफ सेल्फ रिस्पेक्ट? तो ये इंटरचेंजेबली लोग हमेशा वर्ड यूज़ करते हैं, आत्मसम्मान, आत्मनिर्भर एंड सेल्फ रिस्पेक्ट, ego. So please tell us, Swamiji, what is the reflection, what is the real meaning, and how we should interpret and apply it so that we can have spiritual progress. Thank you, Swamiji.
Okay, that is a very subtle questions because three has a deep meanings. So you have to understand the subtle point. First, if you take the Atmashraddha, this Atmashraddha means faith in one's true self, faith in one's true self. True self means divinity within you, not merely confidence in one's personality. Atma Shraddha, to respect your divinity, your, that means awareness. What awareness? I am not this weak, limited being. I am the Atman, pure, powerful, and divine. That is Atma Shraddha Atma, faith in Atma. The moment faith in Atma comes, then you will feel like that I am not weak. I am not limited being. I am the Atma, pure, powerful, and divine. For that, what will the result? Then calm, confidence will come, inner strength will come, humility and steadiness. That will come from the inside when you have the Atma Shraddha. As Swamiji said, the history of the world is the history of a few men who had faith in themselves, faith in ourselves, and faith in God. That is the secret of greatness. That is Atma Shraddha. Then come self-respect. Self-respect. That is Atma Shraddha, that is self-respect. So self-respect means our self, this body, dignified human beings. I am a person, I am a man, I am a social status, structure. This kind of conviction or idea or to believe that I am the self. Self means related to the body and moral life standards. So self-respect here, self, not Atmi. It is within body related and how you are polished, how your humanity reflects. These are the things. So it comes awareness of one worth and dignity, refusing to be unhumiliated or degraded. Self-respect. Self-respect means everybody wants not to be humiliated. in public place when you are humiliated. So naturally we become angry or react because we are related to the body and self in presence of all. He humiliated me. So these kind of expressions, self-respect, awareness of worth and dignity, and it is a social and ethical. It is a social and ethical. You know your boundaries, value, and act with integrity. To maintain the self-respect, you should not cross your boundaries, what you know, but what you assess. It how this it can arise both from worldly self-confidence or from the deeper Atmashraddha. Self-confidence, it arises, the self-confidence is there. So this kind of self-respect, everybody should respect me, self-respect, not to be humiliated. That is in the upper level, body level. So difference from Atmashraddha. Atmashraddha is spiritual, faith in the divine self, self-respect, psychological, social, faith in the human self, not this body. So that is the difference. But when self-respect is based on Atmashraddha, it becomes noble, unshakable. That sometimes self-respect comes to Atmashraddha, who believe in Atma. From there also, this kind of self-respect arises, but it is very noble and unshakable. Little bit, these are the difference. So one is originated from the divine Atmashraddha from divinity, other than self-respect from the body, the soul, self. Then come ego. Ego is a false identification of I with body, mind, name, position, and opinions. Ego, false identification of I with body, mind, name, position. So ego function is different. False identification, ami, I, that is the ego. It is attachment to the little self, wanting recognition, superiority, or control. It is attachment to the little self, body, wanting recognition, superiority, and control from others. That is the function of ego, and everybody knows it. And out of that, we have pride, vanity, self-centeredness, and defensive. Pride, vanity, self-centeredness. These are the parameters we can see. As a result, when ego is there, result is restlessness and separation from the truth. Ego causes restlessness and separation from the truth. That is the difference and function of the ego. So Atmashraddha basis faith in divine, then self-respect, awareness of dignity, ego, attachment to false self. What is the Atmashraddha? Spiritual, moral, then self-respect, social, psychological. Ego means ignorant. Root meaning is Atmashraddha, I am divine. And then self-respect, I deserve respect. I am better. Ego, I am better. I am better. These are the difference. So Atmashraddha destroys ego because when one realizes the divine self, we shall I dissolve. Self-respect is the natural expression. Ego is a shadow that appears when Atmashraddha is absent. So these are very subtle meaning. Atmashraddha, self-respect, and ego. Atmashraddha is more important, essential to our life for realization for God. Atma Shraddha, to love God, to love yourself, to love your divinity within you, that you always remember, I am not a weak, I am a strong person because Atman is there. Self-respect that way, to some extent, is correct. One should not disrespect you, but that is superficial. Ego, more superficial. Ego is our ignorant. We do not know. And we always think I am better from you. I am better, that is ego. And that is a mind is restless. So these are few points I collected. Now you think over it and ask the question.
Swamiji, thank you for that subtle discussion. Uh, if we have great thinkers in India, I remember one of the quotation like from Mahatma Gandhi. When somebody slaps you on one side, you do not react. Let him slap on other side also. This is Mahatma Gandhian philosophy. Whereas when we look at biblical or first testament, eye for an eye, tit for tat, we need strength. So, or in some spiritual seekers would always say, forget and forgive. उनका पाप है उनको करने दो. Whereas somewhere we should fight back and show our strength because Swami Vivekananda has his definition of strength. So, in practical life, if there is anything which we do not like, what should be our reaction, or it depends on person to person or that situation we have to analyze and then decide how we can apply this knowledge. Over to you, sir.
See, whatever statement you have done and situation, that is the different situation, different reaction is there. And Mahatma Gandhi too. That is the time to conquer, free from the British rule. That is the tit for tat. So situation, according to situation, have to deal. There, if we forget and forgive, then how will struggle? How you will conquer and get freedom? So these are the field where strategy are taken. But when come to their own personal level, that you see. But in a group, when you are working, as a doctors are working, there are a group of people is there. But sometimes their own feelings, own thinking, you cannot apply it. You have to adjust with them to work. So situation is different. But when you are alone, come to the spiritual life and Atmashraddha, then you can practice and see. But when you come to the locality, what is called, so many people are there, there may not be applicable your Atmashraddha.
Mm.
When you are a really God man, then you will not care for this. You care that is your working, and they should feel that you are his own, so that work together. But if you that power is there, strength is there, no, I am separate from others. I can go alone. That power will come when 100% faith in Atma. I
Yes,
think you have got it
yes, yes, Swami.
from this.
So eventually, as our faith grows, we become more God dependent, God reliant. Uh, in that
See,
respect.
when your faith grows, then you will not do the service. You will come back, you leave everything.
Yes,
So long as it is not there, you have to compromise it little bit. One day that things will come, then you will not be interested to earn money.
yes.
क्या आनंद क्या बोलता है? पुनीत इतना सोच रहा है क्यों? बोलो.
Please unmute and ask questions if you have. We want to have more discussion. So today's topic, Swamiji has nicely highlighted about
या
Atma Shraddha.
या थैंक यू स्वामी जी. सॉरी थोड़ा सा लेट ज्वाइन किया. अ, आपने बहुत अच्छा अभी ये बात बोला कि जब फेथ स्ट्रांग हो जाता है तो फिर बाकी चीजों में इंटरेस्ट खत्म हो जाता है. कबीरदास जी ने भी कहा मैं तो हूँ विश्वास में. और इसको अचीव करना ही पड़ता है, मतलब ये अनुभव है. और धीरे धीरे करके आता है. पहले 1%, 2%, 5%, 7%, 10%, 20% और करके धीरे धीरे बढ़ते जाता है. फिर वो सेंसेक्स की तरह कभी कभी नीचे भी गिरता है. कुछ अनफेवरेबल हो जाता है लाइफ में, कुछ एडवर्स हो जाता है तो अचानक से पेट टूट भी जाता है. और फिर गुरु मंत्र का दोबारा से ध्यान करते हैं, श्रद्धा का दोबारा से मन में प्रेयर्स लाते हैं, अभ्यास करते हैं और फिर वापस बढ़ जाता है. तो एक बड़ा है कि रोलर कोस्टर टाइप का एक साइकिल है. बट इवेंचुअली यस, धीरे धीरे करके जैसे सेंसेक्स है वो धीरे धीरे करके ऊपर ही जाता है. जब सेंसेक्स स्टार्ट हुआ था 1980s में तो इट स्टार्टेड एट समथिंग 1000 पॉइंट्स एंड नाउ इट इज समवेयर एट 60,000, 80,000. वैसे ही हमारा भी जो फेथ है वो धीरे धीरे एसडीएम का प्रैक्टिस से ऊपर बढ़ता जाता है. और चार चीजें जो आपने सिखाया उसमें चार चीजें, आप बॉम्बे आए थे तभी भी बात हो रही थी. एक तो भगवान गणपति की तरह श्वास लो, श्वास भगवान गणपति की तरह लो. विश्वास हनुमान जी जैसा रखो. और जो जो संकल्प है वो भगवान शिव का होना चाहिए. और माँ शक्ति जो है उसको प्रणाम करो. बस ये चार चीजें लगातार, एसडीएम, डिसिप्लिन लाइफ, सत्संग, मेडिटेशन एंड ब्लेस सफरिंग, चारों चीजों का पालन करते जाओ, सब चीज अपने आप कटती जाती. तो यही अनुभव है स्वामी जी. दिस इज ऑल वी कैन से. जैसे जैसे प्रैक्टिस करते जा रहे रिफाइनमेंट अपने आप आता है, ये समझ में आता है.
Yeah. Swamiji, you have shared one subtle point today about ego as well. So we have understood how to navigate and grow in Atma Shraddha. But the question is, you mentioned about ego as a false pride. तो हाउ टू डील इन अ सिचुएशन कि ये हमारा ईगो की वजह से हो रहा है. समटाइम्स वी थिंक दैट इट इज आउट ऑफ सेल्फ रिस्पेक्ट, वी मे थिंक दैट इट इज आउट ऑफ आत्मसम्मान. तो हाउ टू कर्ब दैट कि ये एक्शन हमारा मोर और लेस एक लिटमस टेस्ट ग्रॉसली हमें लगता है कि यस ये शायद गलत है, गलत नहीं भी है. एवरी टाइम माइंड विल डिसीव यू. कैन वी रियली पिन पॉइंट?
So you have to equip yourself. You have to grow in spiritually so that you can understand this is out of ego or what. That you have to detect. Otherwise, you can say, "ठीक the God's wish, it has happened, nothing can, I can change it." So there is a different way. You can definite no rules is there. That the more mature and spiritually aware, then you will immediately understand it is out of ego,
यस.
out
यस.
of pride.
हाँ,
That you have to understand.
बिल्कुल ठीक.
महाराज
समझ में आने
इसमें
लग जाता है.
दो चीजें हो सकती है महाराज। एक तो समटाइम्स इट मे अपियर दैट यू आर वीक, और इट मे टर्न आउट समथिंग सम लॉस। तो लॉस का ठीक है, समझ में आता है, मटेरियल टर्म्स में लॉस को हम अंडरस्टैंड करेंगे। तो जब स्पिरिचुअली ग्रो करेंगे तो ये बड़ा क्वेश्चन नहीं रह जाएगा। बट वीकनेस वाला पॉइंट तो रह सकता है महाराज, कि हम कब ईगो में जा रहे हैं या कब सेल्फ रेस्पेक्ट से कर रहे हैं। तो इन टर्म्स ऑफ स्ट्रेंथ एंड वीकनेस कैसे इसको आइडेंटिफाई करेंगे?
चलो टाइम हो रहा है।
स्वामी जी, इस पे मैं छोटा सा एक जो मैं प्रैक्टिस करता हूँ, अखिल भाई, एक मैं स्टैंडर्ड प्रैक्टिस करता हूँ। जैसे कभी कोई ऐसा डाउट आता है कि वेदर आई एम मूविंग फ्रॉम स्ट्रेंथ और वेदर आई एम मूविंग फ्रॉम ईगो, मैं हमेशा ये बात ध्यान करता हूँ कि अगर ये इंस्टेंस, अगर ये जो एक्सपीरियंस है, अगर ये स्वामी जी को पता लगा तो व्हाट वुड स्वामी जी से। मैं किसी सिचुएशन में गया हूँ और वहां पे कुछ हो रहा है, किसी से बातचीत हो रही है, कोई भी कार्य हो रहा है, और मैं कुछ बिहेव पर्टिकुलर वे में बिहेव कर रहा हूँ, तो ना ट्राई टू ब्रिंग दिस पॉइंट इन माय माइंड कि अगर स्वामी जी यहाँ पे होते तो स्वामी जी मुझसे कैसा बिहेवियर एक्सपेक्ट करेंगे। एंड मेनी टाइम्स आई हैव ट्राइड दिस थिंग, और हर बार मेरे को मतलब आई हैव कम आउट एज अ बेटर ह्यूमन बीइंग। आई वोंट से कि मैं परफेक्ट होता हूँ, पर मेरे को हमेशा अपना रास्ता मिल जाता है। अगर पहले गुस्सा करता था, बहुत गुस्सा करता था पहले मैं, अभी उतना गुस्सा नहीं आता है। और बाकी भी जो तृष्णाएं हैं वो धीरे धीरे करके, स्वामी जी अगर यहाँ पे होते, स्वामी जी को अगर पता लगेगा कि मैं ऐसा कर रहा हूँ तो वो क्या करेंगे। तो दैट हेल्प्स, दैट हैज हेल्प्ड मी.
Thank you, Swamiji. Some discussion, some thoughtful direction and introspection. You have given us some finer points. Thank you very much, Swamiji.
Thank you.